Hey Mike, nice to meet you last week. Just wanted to give you a quick video recap of what we talked about. I guess you probably remember most of the points, but just in general, the thing that we talked about with your game is that one, we need to really get you back to being more of that draw player, and if you want to straighten out the draw like you've attempted to do here with your game in the past, it needs to be done a slightly different way. So how you're moving currently is obviously not very good for you. Not very good for your confidence. Your ball striking's a little bit inconsistent. The ball's not going where you want it to go. The contact's not very good. So the number one thing we need to have more of throughout your downswing is left arm rotation. We can see here your left arm doesn't rotate at all on the way down. If you look at this right panel on the screen here, when you come on through, that left arm's just pulling through to the left. We can see here your left elbow is still at the same angle as what it started. It hasn't rotated down towards the ground at all. It's just swung to the left, and then your right hand flicks it over at the end. So we want to try and do some things to change to help you get that. One, we put the ball back in your stance a bit. Two, we slid your left hip a little bit further forward. Three, we got your arms to rotate a whole bunch more. Four, we had you swinging out to the right. So realistically, it's a very, very simple lesson, and we talked a whole lot within the lesson about the reasons why you move the way you do. But just really simply, we want to try and get you to hit more of a draw rather than that fade. Within your swing, there was two main things we talked about. One was your body staying more shut off for the shot. Your hips can move to the left, but rather than having them rotate and slide out, we just want them to slide sideways. So we look at the left panel here, we can see your left hip totally peel out behind you here. That gets you that squatting look where you end up being back in your heels a lot. You do that so you can actually still attempt to try and hit the ball on the inside coming through. Now you do make contact with the inside of the ball, but it's at your body's entirely turned out, your left arm's blocked, and it's just your right hand putting any power into the ball, which obviously is not as good as what you can do, and there's nowhere near as good as you need to do to play at the level you can play at. So that's pretty much it. There wasn't too much in-depth detail more than what we just talked about just now. Just the body shut off, arms rotating through, ball back in your stance, hands a little more forward, and then from there, hit draws. We'll try and see some hooks coming out. Your straight shot will feel like you're probably hitting a 15-yard draw for a little while. Then when you feel like hitting a 15-yard draw and it's hitting a 15-yard draw, come back to me and we'll figure out the right process to straighten the ball out rather than fixing what you fixed in the past. Good luck with the changes, mate. Nice to meet you.